How's it going, y'all? My name is Jordan. Today I'm talking about A Quiet Place Part 2. And this is a really, really good movie. Just go watch it. It's awesome. Is it as good as the first one? I don't know. Like, it's been a bit since I've watched the first movie. I haven't seen that one since I was in the movie theater. And from what I remember, that is the quietest movie I've ever seen. Like, that theater was silent the whole time. There was like no noise at all. Like, I remember like just sitting there eating my popcorn. Like, I would eat one piece at a time, and I didn't even finish my bucket, and it wasn't even a big bucket either, because like I would only munch on like one piece of popcorn at a time, just so that way I wasn't making that much noise. Alright, so first with this movie, I'll go ahead and go into the pros. It has a simple story. Like, sometimes I don't really like this. Like, I don't really like a simple story all the time, but whenever your movie's main strengths are like the suspense and stuff, it's just like, I don't really mind like a very simple story really. Plus, like the suspense throughout this movie is like, there's only like a few parts where it's not too suspenseful, but it's still like lingering in the background. I was watching The Conjuring the other night, which I will do a review for soon. You know, that movie is very suspenseful. I'd say this one like matches up to that, if not more. The reason why I'm comparing these, like, even though they're not very comparable movies, is because to me the Conjuring movies are like some of the most suspenseful movies I've ever seen. I think this one takes the cake. Like, dude, I was like, okay, Conjuring, I was hiding under my blanket because I was watching it in the dark. This movie, I was in a movie theater surrounded by other people, and I had my hood over my head. Like, oh my gosh, like, you know, The Conjuring, you're in a room alone, all scared. I was in a movie theater surrounded by other people, still scared out of my mind. It isn't like paranormal horror or anything, but it's just like, the suspense in this movie is so crazy. I'm not gonna lie though, there are a few jump scares. Like, there's a part where like birds are flying around, and I'm like, haha, very funny. Like, my suspense, like, just I'm like I'm okay. Like, that made me jump, but it wasn't really that scary. But then like a few minutes later, like the suspense like goes all the way up again. So it's like, I didn't really mind the jump scare because this movie is crazy on suspense. Like, right after a jump scare relieves any kind of stress you had, it picks back up again most of the time. And like, dude, I think, yeah, there was one point, like, okay, I didn't really scream in the movie, but I was like, I let out a little, like, like, not like that, but like, this movie, like, made me jump and, like, scream a little bit, and that doesn't usually happen very often. I think the last time that happened was watching The Conjuring 2 while I was home alone, but, like, in a movie theater, I don't think that's really happened before, and that's, like, it's just so crazy how suspenseful and frightening this movie can be. That is like my favorite part about this movie. And the direction in this movie is pretty good too. Like, I like some of the shots that they have, and it just like, yeah, like the direction, good shots. And then of course that has to do with the suspense, but I've already spent so much time talking about it, I'm not gonna go into it anymore. I really like the characters in this movie too. Like, even though they don't really say too much, like, there's like a kind of chemistry they have. There's more visual storytelling, and you can kind of, just the way they're looking at each other, you feel that they care for each other and all that stuff. I also like the opening scene. Like, it's really cool to see how like it all started, and it's like, I was afraid it was only gonna be like a few minutes long, but it goes on for a little bit, and I really liked it. Like, just seeing some parts of the normal world before everything went to crap. Honestly, I really wouldn't mind if they did that thing they did in Amazing Spider-Man, where like with each movie they would try and reveal more and more about what happened before the world became a quiet place. Like, I think that'd just be really awesome. Now, time for the cons. There really are none. The only thing I will say that I was like, oh man, like, it's not even really a con. Like, I wanted more from this movie. The ending to this movie, to be real honest with you, like, the scene's very well done. I really liked it. It kind of felt like these characters were overcoming something. So it felt like this should have been like the middle of the movie and there was so much left. But then the screen goes black and then it just shows the credits. I'm like, like that's, I think the ending is just like really abrupt. You know, like it's not something I'm like really mad about or anything. It's just like, like dude, there could have been more to this movie and there wasn't. Yeah, like that's really the only flaw I have with this movie. It was like, I wanted more from it. Like I couldn't get enough of this movie. So, what grade am I gonna give it? Dude, I said, that is, like I said, that isn't even really a flaw. Whenever you want more of something, that's not a flaw. That's just like, that just means it's really good. So I'm giving this movie an A+. Like it is awesome. It is amazing. I'm glad that I got to watch it in the movie theater and not from home, because that would have, you know, it still would have been fun to watch from home, but like, the Quiet Place movies are definitely something that you want to experience in a movie theater. Just complete silence. Unless I had this experience with watching Happy Death Day 2, where the whole movie theater, you know what, I hate sounding like a boomer by saying like, stupid teenagers! It's like, you know, I'm like a teenager too, but like, bro, my experience with that movie, like, everyone was talking, the people sitting next to me, like, oh my gosh, what? And they're like talking on Snapchat on their phone the whole time. Dude, not gonna lie, I think somebody like did a FaceTime inside the movie theater. It was so bad. That was the worst movie theater experience I've ever had. So, as long as you're not having some kind of movie theater experience like that, The Quiet Place is definitely worth watching in theaters. It's really the best way to watch this movie. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I hope, if you saw the movie, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Let me know in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not like it for some reason? I don't really know why you wouldn't, but I don't know. Some people, you know, we all have our own different opinions. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll be doing more reviews soon because Conjuring 3 is coming out on Friday, and I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, it looks fine, just a little more, not cliche, just like, I think it looks, I mean, what's her name? Lorraine's about to fall off a cliff in the trailer. I'm like, that's a little bit more dramatic. But then again, some dude almost falls and gets stabbed by a tree in part 2, so yeah, that's pretty dramatic too. Oh my gosh, I need to figure out how to close the video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more movie reviews and other crap I'm gonna decide to upload. That's not really crap actually. Okay, I need to stop talking, just end this video. Yeah, I don't have my own little bro fist or anything. Used to close out with a high five, but I don't know. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.